Good afternoon and welcome to the 308 Sniper live stream. We are back with more games this afternoon, so we have pretty much a full house in and we are pretty much ready to go. We have players in the arena. I'm just going to try and sort out some of the arena sounds and get that program up, and then Marshall is getting the players out in the arena. I have lots of new sound effects. So hopefully we can test them out and see what the audio levels are like on them. So we will be getting the first game underway in about a minute's time. So, what did he say? So let me get it up and running. We are playing a team deathmatch to start with. So I'm just getting the background bits here all set up, and then we'll get this first game underway. So team deathmatch, nice simple one. It's just to shoot them up to see who gets killed the most. Whoever gets killed the most loses. So let's get it underway. I'll get the cameras up now, and we'll get this game underway. So let me just chat to the in-game marshal, and we'll get this started. Okay, and here we go. We have game on, game on. Well, I think we have game on. Let me just chat with the marshal. For some reason, they're not moving. 2 seconds. Oh, there we go. For some reason the audio cable was unplugged, but it is plugged back in now, and they've realised it's game on, so I've reset it and started again. So a few technical difficulties, but we are up and running. So you won't be able to see the number of respawns, but I can, so I'll relay that information as it happens. So at the moment it's looking fairly even, 2-all on respawns, make that 3-2, 4-2. So you'll see as they come into their spawn areas, they press the spawn buttons. So if you've not seen the stream before, this little button here and this little button here are the respawn buttons. As I press it, the light goes out, and then it queues up on my tablet here, and I can see how many respawns they've had. So I can see very quickly if they are pretending to press it and just cover it up, which we've had in the past, but now people are aware of it, they don't do it. Or we can see if they're actually respawning, which now pretty much everyone does. So later on in games, well, in this game it does make a difference because it's whoever, whichever team used the least amount of lives wins. But in later games where we deploy the targets and stuff like that, it will have an impact. So if teams are overly aggressive but get shot out loads, they can end up losing based on their respawns. So that will all come into play as we go through it. So let's see how they get on. I can tell you it's pretty even. It's 11-all on respawns at the moment. It's been a bit of a mad one today, getting everything ready, but it is all up and running. So hopefully all the audio levels are right. You can hear me loud and clear. Hopefully all the background music's coming through and all the sound effects are coming through nicely as well. So I think it's going to be quite a close one actually. 15-15 on respawns at the moment. 16-16, 17-16. So yeah, I think there's not going to be much in it. Who do you think is going to win this one? If you're watching on the stream, drop in, let us know. We've got the red team respawning in the top middle camera, and the green team are respawning on the top left camera. So green's up here, and then red's on this one here. So keep an eye on those respawns. As I say, if you're watching, let us know. Who do you think is going to get this one? So 20-20 on respawns, so 20 respawns each team, so it is pretty close. Hopefully at some point we'll be able to get these respawns shown up on this scoreboard here. For some reason it won't at the moment, but we'll hopefully get that updated for future streams. Yeah, good afternoon. Thanks for joining the stream. We currently 4 minutes into a 10-minute round. Greens have started to take a small lead. It's now 24 respawns to the green, 28s to the red. So there's only 4 respawns in it, so it is going to be quite a close game, I think, this one. It's been pretty even up to this point. So, but green's a slight advantage at the moment. 5 respawns different now. They all went out pretty quick to start with, and they're all starting to slow down a little bit now. Maybe they're flagging a little bit. So now they've extended it to 6 respawns. Green are definitely starting to hold it a little bit now. Got quite a mixture of players as well today. Greens are continuing to extend it. There's now 8 respawns different, so it's 35 respawns to the red, 27 to the green. I think red are starting to get dominated a little bit. Green are starting to find some nice positions to hold their half of the arena. It seems to be working well for them. Some of these guys have played this arena before, but only in laser tag. They've not played it as airsoft, so they know the layout as far as laser guns go, but they've never played it in airsoft, so they know their way around. But will it make much of a difference now they're shooting BBs at each other? Still 8 respawns difference between the two. 39 respawns to the red. And 31 to the green, make that 32 to the green, so now 7 difference. So if you are watching, let me know what you think of my new sound effects. I've spent a lot of time picking these out. So green are on 36, red are now on 42. So just 6 different. We're coming up to nearly 7 minutes in, so we've got just over 3 minutes left on this round. We'll play this game both ways round, so even though the arena's a mirror image of itself, we're getting them to play both ends. Just so they can see there's no advantage or disadvantage. We do that on all games anyway. Every game we'll play twice. We use these first games to balance the team as well, so make sure that we are fairly even and one team's not dominating over the other. But I mean, so far it's looking fairly good. Green's now on 37 respawns versus 45 for the red. So it looks like Greens might have this. About 2.5 minutes remaining now. So they're extending the lead a little bit. Red now on 48 respawns, green on 39. Make that 40. So just under 2 minutes left. If you've not seen the stream before, we've also, or you've not played at the arena, we've got the arena map down here as well, showing one respawn point and the other respawn point. They're not coloured, the respawns, because they will swap ends, so depending on which way they're playing, depends which one's which respawn. So we've got about a minute and 10 seconds left in this round. 54 respawns to the red, 46 to the green. So it is pretty close. Starting to see a few green players coming back now. So there's only 6 respawns difference now. Just coming up. We're just well into the last minute now. 45 seconds left of this round. I think greens have got this, but let's see. Okay, so 8 respawns in it now. 58 to the red, 50 to the green. We got 15 seconds left, and I think this is going to be a green win, but let's see how we get on. And that is game over. Okay, so I can tell you, yes, that was a green win. So well done, green team. First win of the afternoon. Let's get that up in the chat. Green win. So 60 red respawns in the end versus 52 green respawns. So green win because obviously they had the least amount of respawn. So a pretty close game there between the two teams. Only 8 respawns different in the end. It was pretty even all the way up to about the halfway point, and then the green team started to take better positions, I think, and held the game. And it seemed to float around that sort of 7 or 8 respawns difference as well. So well done. We will be back in a couple of minutes with the next round. Next round will be another game of Team Deathmatch. In the meantime, let me get the advert screen up for you. There we go. So, yeah, first round of the Team Deathmatch. Very even game this afternoon. I'd say 8 respawns different, and it was all pretty nip and tuck till the midway stage. Then green sort of found their feet a little bit and started to dominate. But by 8 wins, so it wasn't a massive domination. It was pretty close all the way through, and it never broke past that really. I think they got up to 9 respawns different at one point, so it was all fairly even. So next round will be another round of Team Deathmatch, and we'll get the players reloaded and back out in the arena in about 2 minutes time. I'll just confirm with the marshal when that's going to happen, but normally in about 2 minutes we'll get them out for the second round. Okay, so yeah, players are just on a short break, and then we'll get them out for the second round of team deathmatch. We'll be playing the exact same game but swapping ends, so bear with us and we'll be back in just a second. So we've got a couple of events coming up shortly. We have in a couple of weeks' time, I think 3 weeks' time now, we've got our IPSC style competition coming up. So there's two different types of rounds that you can enter on that one. We've got our pistol only round and we have a pistol and rifle round. You can rent as well, so if you haven't got your own equipment you can rent out for that one. But we have medals for first, second and third places, and we have a trophy as well for the winners, and we'll be putting in some other prizes. The more people that sign up, the better the prizes we'll get. We have some demos all set up. Yeah, let me see if I can show you on here. Bring this up. There we go. So if you head over to our website, click on our 308sniper blog, just at the top here, and then scroll down, you'll see underneath our staff blogs we have the IPSC style competition blog, and it explains how it all works. So it's only a £5 to enter each one. So if you want to do pistol only, it's a £5. If you want to do the pistol and the rifle one, it's a £5. And if you want to do both, it'll be a £10. You'll get 5 attempts at each one. And I say there'll be some prizes to be won. We've got some video run-throughs as well. So these video run-throughs show you examples of how the competition will work. So it'll be based on time and accuracy. So if you're really quick, you'll score highly on time, but low on accuracy. If you're good on accuracy but a bit slower, then you'll score high on accuracy, but less on time. So it gives everyone an opportunity to win. Doesn't matter what you're better at, whether you're faster or whether you're more accurate. You'll have an opportunity to get up on the scoreboard. So there's 4 rounds or 4 stages to each. This example at the moment is the pistol example, but we have the pistol and rifle round as well. So you can click through on the blog to the booking page, and you can book in. So £5 for one, £5 for the other, or £10 for both. So that's happening on the 2nd of October. So if you haven't already, get yourselves booked in for that one, and we'll be playing that one live on the normal channels. So hopefully we'll have all the GoPro working fully and up and running, and that one will stream live on Twitch, Facebook and YouTube as normal. So that one's coming up shortly. That'll be a good event, so get yourselves booked in on that one before it all gets sold out. And as I say, the more people that sign up, the better the prizes will be. And we've got some really nice medals for it, and we've got some really nice trophies for each annual winner. Okay, so we're about 1 minute out from the next game. So we will, let me get the graphics up for that. Okay, here we go. So team deathmatch, same round as before, so teams have unlimited lives. This is a straight shoot 'em up and is one with total player kills. So the respawn buttons count the total team kills, and the team with the least respawns overall win. So exactly the same format as last time, but they are swapping ends this time. So we will see if green continue to win or whether it will be a red win on this round. So they're just getting the players ready, and they'll be entering the arena in about 45 seconds to a minute's time, and we'll get this next round of team deathmatch underway. Okay, so players are starting to enter the arena now. There we go, we have our first players in there. We're just waiting for the last few to enter in. Having a cheeky cup of tea with my new 308 sniper mug available in store. Cheeky little plug. These are $9.99. They're pretty cool. Red inside, red handle. Got 308 sniper logo over the Union Jack there. So why not come down, grab one of them. We've got a new loyalty system on our tea and coffee as well. So once you buy 5, you get 1 free. So grab yourself a mug, head on down, and we've got the TV running up in the cafe as well, playing the live stream. So come and join us and watch the stream. Of course, you can come and get your cup, sit at home and enjoy the stream. Okay, so teams are ready to go. So let me stop shamelessly plugging and let's get this underway. So 3, 2, 1, and we have game on, game on. So who do you think is going to win this one? Is it going to be another green win, or will Reds find their feet on this one and take the win? I'll move that microphone boom out of the way a little bit. Also, we'll have our new staff uniform as well, these new t-shirts, so hopefully you'll be able to identify all the members of staff working with their new bright t-shirts. So lots of new signage up in the place as well, and we've got some new signs coming for the spawn areas as well, which will be up soon, identifying which spawn is which end of the arena. So let's see how they're getting on. It's a little bit of a slower start to before. So red are on 9, green are on 5. So green are winning still at the moment. Little 308 sniper, show the back of your t-shirt. I don't know how I can, to be honest. It's not that easy to do. I'm on a spin-about chair, but all these cables connected. There we go. How's that? Good enough view for you? I'm all tangled up with cables and stuff. But hopefully you got a view of what the back of it looks like. So where are we at now? It's pretty even now. So in the excitement of me showing off my t-shirt, we now have pretty much level pegging. So green are on 10, red are on 11, so only one respawn difference between the two. And then a flurry of respawns there. So they're all diving in. Like watching the Formula 1, they're all diving in the pits. Where are we at now? So green are now on 14, red are on 13. So red are leading by one respawn at the moment. We're just over 3 minutes in. So it is now evens. Both teams are on 14 respawns. Make that red now on 15. So green are just taking the lead again, just by the one respawn. So only one respawn difference again. Great job. Thanks. Thanks for that, little 308 sniper. Little 308 sniper is up, my boy Elliot, watching downstairs in the cafe. So we have my chair just sunk. We have greens are on 19 respawns, red are on 18. So red have taken the lead by one again. Come up two by now. There we go. Just one respawn in it. It's been pretty close, these teams. We're coming up to almost the 5 minute mark. So we're almost at the halfway stage. There we go, 5 minutes remaining. Okay, so where are we at on respawn? Still only one respawn in it. Just the one respawn. If you're watching, jump in the chat. Let us know who do you think is going to win this one. It is now 2 respawns different. So the greens are now on 22. Reds are on 20. So reds are just winning by 2 respawns. It has been pretty close this game. So still only 2 respawns in it. Green's now on 25, red on 23. So it is pretty even. Still only the 2 difference. Now 1 difference. Red are leading by just 1 respawn. If you've just joined us, as I've said before, don't worry about these scores. These are the amount of targets that have been shot. We don't actually use that on this game. All we're looking at simply is the timer here. The time is the only thing relevant. We just use the target system to as an expensive timing system, really, just for this round. In the next rounds, we'll introduce the targets into the gameplay, so you'll start to see them. But I can now tell you that it's 4 respawns difference. Greens are on 30, reds are on 26, so it looks like reds might win this one. They are just slightly ahead. They are doing a better job this round. So about 2.5 minutes remaining. They are starting to open up the lead a little bit. So green's now on 34, red's on 27. So what's that, 7 respawns difference? Spookily, it ended by 8 respawns difference, I think, on the last round. Yeah, to the greens' favour. This time it looks like it's to the reds' favour, and it's by 7. So it's pretty close. So just coming up to the last minute and a half now. It's looking like a pretty good game so far. So about a minute 20 left. You can see the marshal walking around there in the spawn area. Just keeping an eye on everyone. And we're coming into the last minute now, so 1 minute left, 1 minute remaining. Okay. Okay, so we've got 40 seconds left, and there is 4 respawns, 3 respawns difference at the moment. It's going to be a pretty close end, I think, this one. So last 30 seconds. Where are we at? So greens are on 42, reds are on 39. So reds are winning by 3 respawns at the moment. It's going to be pretty close. Oh wow, so that was a red win by 2 respawns. So that was pretty close. So let me get that up on the chat. The scoreboard is actually the wrong way round on the display in the safe zone, unfortunately. But I can tell you, Reds had 41 respawns versus 43 green respawns. So just a difference of 2. So 1-1 today so far. Yes, receiving, mate. Okay, so our next game will be 2-shooter flip. Players just having a quick break, about 2 to 3 minutes time, and then we'll get them out for 2-shooter flip, which will be our 3rd game of today, and our 1st game incorporating the targets. So I'm just going to have a look at some of the settings on our targets, get it ready for the next game. So I'm just going to turn my camera off while I do that, because you don't want to see me to one side of the video. So I'm just going to get the settings set, and then we will be back with 2-shooter flip in about 3 minutes time. Okay, so our next game mode will be two-shooter flip. So teams have unlimited lives and they must flip the targets to dominate the targets across the arena to their own team colour. Win by holding the targets for the most accumulated time over the 10-minute game period. The respawns are counted and divided from the total time held. So basically 20 targets out there, 10-minute time, so it's possible to hold each target for a maximum of 10 minutes. Count how many seconds and milliseconds each target's been held, and then accumulate them all together to give a total time for each team, and then it simply divide that by the number of respawns. So push too hard and you could end up losing because you respawn too much. Don't push enough and you could end up losing because you've not shot enough targets. So real tactical game, this one, and the teams that take that on board do really well. So we'll be getting this one up and running in just about a minute's time, as the players just get themselves all set. So hopefully there won't be a second and they'll all be in place. Let me flick on the arena cams. Okay, so it looks like they are ready to go. So let me get this game set and underway. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we have game on, game on. This one, the scoreboard down here will come into play. So this scoreboard here will show the number of targets at this moment in history that are held by each team. So it's not who's winning. So if the game was to end at this moment, it wouldn't be a it wouldn't be a red win because they got more time, or they're even now 6-6. It wouldn't be a draw in that case, or at the moment where green's just slightly ahead, it wouldn't mean that green have won. That's just purely at this moment in time. So it accumulates the number of seconds each target's been held in each colour, and I will add that up and then divide that by the number of respawns. So you can't see the respawns, but I can. The respawns will make a difference. And there's 20 targets out there, so at the moment you can see there's only 15 been shot. So there's still some more targets out there to be shot. So let's keep an eye on this one, see how it gets on. Okay, sorry about that. So we are pretty neck and neck. 10 respawns each. At the moment, they've held 10 targets each as well. But I think Reds are slightly ahead on targets being held at the moment. But absolutely identical on respawns. Actually say that, now there's one difference. But it's going to be pretty close, I think, this round. There is not much in it at all. So I think we're going to be in for quite a close called game. If you're watching, jump in the chat. Let me know who do you think is going to get this one. GG, go Greens. So we've got a green fan in the house. Well, the Greens aren't doing much at the moment. Looks like they're discussing tactics down in the in their spawn. I think they thought the game had stopped for some reason. Okay, so let's see how we're getting on. 6 minutes 50 gone. So about 3 minutes left now. Reds are taking a domination now of the arena. Looks like they're holding most of the targets. Respawns, Reds are doing better on that as well. 13 respawns to the red, 20 to the green. So it looks like green are going to lose this one. It's 1-1 so far for today. Each team of one game each. So it has been fairly close, but it looks like, yeah, red have held all 20 targets at the moment. Now green are taking a couple back, but I don't know what green are doing. Green started strong, have lost the plot a little bit. Let's see what is going on here. Green seem to be all down in their spawn area, not pushing out much. Okay, so it is 26 respawns to the green, 17 to the reds. Reds are still holding the targets, 12 to 8 at the moment. So we've got about a minute left of this round. Okay, so let's see how we're getting on. 40 seconds left. I think there's probably going to be a red win this one, but let's see how we get on. Just coming up to the last 30 seconds now. Okay, so the targets are evening up a bit, but I think it's probably too late for the greens. Let's see how they get on. There's 10 respawns different as well. Red's on 21 versus 31 for the green, so I think this is going to be a red win. But let's have a look. Yes, it is. It is a red win. So well done, Reds. Let's get that up on the screen there for you. So red win. So let's have a look at some of the statistics on that game. So we had 21 red respawns. I can learn how to spell. Versus 32 green respawns. And let's have a look at the timings. So red held for 390.323 seconds and green held for let's have a look, 183.009 seconds. So definitely a red win, and that makes it 2-1 Reds so far today. So well done, Reds. We will probably play another round of that game anyway, and we'll get them swapped around. But for the meantime, let's get them all reloaded, get them hydrated and ready for the next round, and I'll be back with you very shortly. Okay, so yeah, just about a 3-minute break, and then we'll get them out for the next round of 2-shooter flip. Okay, so players are just finishing up their break, and we'll be getting the next round going in a couple of minutes' time. Bear with us while that happens. Dan will be rustling them all up and getting them out very shortly. Okay, 1 minute, and then they'll be going out in the arena. So for our second round of two-shooter flip. Okay, so 2-shooter flip, same game mode as before. They've just swapped ends. It was a red win last time. Let's see if greens can get a win this time. Players are just starting out in the arena, but same mode as before. Teams have unlimited life, so you have to shoot and hold the targets into their colour to try and dominate the arena. And the accumulated time wins, but respawns count and they will be divided from their total amount of accumulated time. So respawn too much and you can end up losing, but don't push enough and you won't shoot enough targets, and therefore you'll end up losing that way. So it's a real tactical game, this, about pushing but not pushing too hard. So we'll see how they get on in just a moment. Players are just starting to head out, so I'll get the arena cams up here. There we go. So they should be pretty much last few just entering now. Okay, so we are pretty much all out there. Oh, I don't know what happened there. My camera went completely out of focus, but it's back now. Okay, so I'll just wait for the marshal to make sure they're all in place, and then we'll get this one going. Okay, so here we go. We have round starting 3, 2, 1, and it is game on, game on. So let's see how they get on with this one. So red seem to be slipping into the lead again. They have domination of the targets at this moment in history. They're holding just a few more, and as I say that, they've gone evens, but red just slightly in the lead. So 19 targets in play. So there's one still to be shot out there. But it looks like red are just slightly ahead, but only just slightly. And certainly slightly ahead on respawns as well. So yeah, red are doing a pretty solid job at this one. They're holding pretty well. Certainly at the moment, red have had definitely a better start. So it does look like they are getting better at it. Okay, so greens are, I think, getting it handed to them. 16 respawns to the green, 5 to the reds. Reds are definitely holding more targets. It does look like it is going to be another red win. We might have to swap the players around a little bit on the next round. It did start pretty even, but it definitely seems to be dominating at the moment. Yeah, I think greens are definitely sucking this round. They're definitely having a harder job at it.
I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. I wanna do the things they say we shouldn't do. I wanna wake up in the morning with someone new. If I get to peace and breathe.
So 23 respawns to the green now, 9 to the red. 17 targets held by red versus 3 for the green. Even less now, 18, 19 targets. So reds are definitely dominating. Okay, so definitely green's having a tough job getting out their spawn. They don't seem to be able to push out very far before they get hit again. They're straight back in, so that seems to be green's issue at the moment. They keep taking the same path. Marshall's just encouraging them to drive out the spawn and pushing the reds back a little bit, giving green chance to move out and push forward. But green are definitely struggling a little bit this last couple of rounds. So last 2 minutes of this game, it looks like green's having a tough time trying to push out of their spawn area. There's different routes they can take, and there's a couple of them working together to do so, but they're just getting lit up by the the reds, and I think there's some frustration there. The greens are increasing their fire rate a little bit because they're frustrated they can't push out, which isn't the right thing to do either. You know, we don't want people being overshot. Not that they're making much contact with those shots, but it's more the ricochets hitting other people and stuff. You know, it's unnecessary fire rate. So the marshal's just slowing them down a little bit. You know, encourage them to go different routes. See if we can get them moving along a little bit. We'll probably mix the team up on the next round. But at the moment, red are still dominating. 42 respawns for the green, 17 for the reds. So it is a red domination at the moment, and I think it's going to stay that way because we've got just under a minute left now. 45 seconds left now even. Okay, so we're now in the last 30 seconds. And here we go. Greens have devised a plan. They're pushing out. They're working together, which is the main thing. And they've taken 3 reds out there. But it's probably too little too late, I'm afraid. 46 respawns to the green, 22 to the reds. And I think a red domination on targets, and yes it was. So that was a red win. Let me get the scores up on that one and I'll give you some of the statistics. So that was a red win, and we had 22 red respawns versus 46 green respawns. And then so reds held for 452.193 seconds versus green held for 138.240 seconds. So definitely a red domination on that one. Well done, reds. That now makes it 3-1 to the reds so far today. Cool. So we'll just get the players another break, get them all reloaded, get them hydrated and cooled down a little bit, and then I'll work out what game we're playing with the Marshal next, and I'll come back to you with details on that in just a minute. Okay, so the next round will be attack and defend. I can turn that back on now. There we go. So let me pop that up in the chat. Attack and defend. Help if I could spell, I suppose. Defend. Coming next. So attack and defend coming next. This one we'll have an attacking team and we'll have a defending team. The attacking team have to attack all the targets, take them all out by shooting them. So once they've been shot, they deluminate. So they have to deluminate all 20 targets as quick as possible, while the other team try and hold them back from doing it. Then we'll swap round and see which of the two teams got the quicker time. Simple as that. So I'll come back to you in just a minute when we're ready to start. Okay, so attack and defender be coming next. They're just getting drinks and stuff and getting themselves hydrated, and then we'll be back very shortly with this next game. So as I say, attack and defend. Each team will have a chance at attacking. Each team will have a chance at defending. Once both teams have attacked, we will take the quickest time, and that will be the winner. So attackers have unlimited lives. Defenders will have 3 lives each. So we will, if they can't push through and break the defending line, they can take out all the defenders. And we will cap it at 10 minutes as well. So if they don't manage to do it in 10 minutes, they will be out. So 10-minute maximum time limit. I think we've only ever hit that, I think, the once. It doesn't often happen. So we'll see how they get on. Okay, so 2 minutes to the next game. A couple of players have gone home early. They had other things that they needed to do this afternoon, unfortunately. So we're going to have some nice little games coming up. Attack and defender say is going to be the next one. And players will be heading out in the arena in about 2 minutes' time. Okay, so red team will be attacking first. Players are entering the arena now, so I'll get the cameras up for that. So, which team or which end? I think, conveniently, the guy in the bright red jacket is in the red team. Yes, he is. So, that's convenient for him, isn't it? This is the red team, and this is the green team. So, red on the top left camera, green on the top middle camera. So, it will be the red team attacking first, greens defending. So remember, greens have 3 lives each, and reds will have unlimited lives. So we'll see how quickly they knock these targets out. Okay, so both teams are ready to go, so let's hit the button and we'll get them started. Okay, so here we go, we have game on. Reds are a bit slow out the back there, but they're slowly moving off now. So 5 targets down, 6 targets down, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 targets down in like 19 seconds. You can see that here, how many targets been shot and the time. So that's what we're looking out for. So 13 targets down now, 14 targets, 15 targets. The record's about 23 seconds, I think. So anything under a minute is super quick. Anything under 2 minutes is good. Anything under 3 minutes is still pretty good, and about our average. And then sub 5 minutes, between 3 and 5 minutes is a bit meh, and then anything over 5 minutes is need more practice. So 19 targets down, a minute gone, so they've breached the minute mark. They've got 1 target left. Now it is always the last targets that are the hardest and what take the time, but that is game over. So let me get that up on there. So red's time is 1:06.803. So pretty respectable time that. So we will now swap ends, and the greens will have a run at it, and we'll see how quickly the greens can do it. The reds were off to a bit of a slow start, so they didn't go straight off as soon as the timer counted them in, so they lost a few seconds there. But yeah, it is always those last targets that take the time, because you're fighting into the other half of the arena. You're pushing into the enemy's half, so it is always those last 1 or 2 targets that take the time, and we've seen people take 3 or 4 minutes on that last 1 or 2 targets. So still all to play for. Let's see if greens can do it just equally as quick as reds did. Marshall's just going to get them in place, and then we'll get the round started. Okay, so they're both ready to go. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we have game on, game on. So red's not so slow this time. I think the green player, has he got a pump action shotgun there? Looks like he's got a 2-tone pump action shotgun, which is a brave way of playing it. But okay, so let's see, 9 targets down, 10 targets down, 20 seconds. So about the same. It was 19 seconds for the first team. 11 targets down, so this is where they're slowing up now. They've got to push into the enemy half of the arena now. So 12 targets, 8 to go, 13 and 7 to go, 6 to go, 3 to go. That was a nice little flurry there. So just 3 left to go, 50 seconds, 18 down, 2 to go. So they've got about 10 seconds now to get 2 targets. Let's see if they can do it. The fact they're both in their spawn, I don't think they're going to do it. We've now breached Red's time, so I think Red have done it because there's still 2 targets left. So we're up to 1 minute 20 now, 2 to go. This is where it gets difficult because they've got to push into the other half of the arena to get them. So this is where the games are won and lost on these last few. And that is game over, game over. So it was a pretty good run from the Greens. So green time was, let's put that up, 1 minute 41.323. So that is a red win. And I think that makes it 4-1 Reds so far. Or Reds. But anyway, red win. So well done, Reds. The difference in time there was about 35 seconds. So it wasn't horrendous. That was pretty close. So well done there. Okay, so let me just confirm what games we're going to play next, and I'll come back to you very shortly. Players just having a break at the moment, and then we'll be coming back shortly with some more games. I'll confirm what they are in just a bit. But if you want to get yourselves booked in, 308sniper.simplybook.it. I will put the link up in the chat as well. There we go. So if you want to get booked in, follow the link, get yourselves booked in. We have games on all of next week. I think we're fully booked Saturday actually, but we have games on the rest. Okay, so our next game is going to be a domination game, but it's our bomb domination game. So the master's just setting up the bomb now, and then we'll be giving that one a go in the arena. If you've not seen the stream before, the bomb will sit out in the middle of the arena, and they will have to dominate the bomb by arming it in each other's colours. Just as simple as that. So the master is just going to get that out and ready, and then he'll explain it to the players. He's just going to show them now how it works and how it all runs, and then we will get them out and give that one a go. So bear with us while that happens. As I say, in the meantime, if you want to get yourselves booked in, head over to 308sniper.simplybook.it. As I say, next week we have games on. I think I'm going to have a look now. As I say, I think we are fully booked next Saturday. So that one is already full, I'm afraid. However, I think we have slots in the week. Just going to log in and check now. So, how are we looking? We have got Mondays were shut. We've got games on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. Saturday is fully booked, I'm afraid. We have some time slots left in the shooting range, but not many on that Saturday. But yeah, the morning and the afternoon are both booked out. And then we've got laser tag on the 17th in the morning. That's next Saturday. So Jev is private hire in the arena for laser tag. He often posts up on the 308 Sniper Killhouse page. So if you want to come and play laser tag, contact Jev and get yourself booked in. But yeah, in the afternoon we are booked for a party as well. So we unfortunately fully booked Saturday, but we do have spaces the rest of the week. Okay, so as the sound effect may have given away, the next game will be in the dark. Players have decided they want to play the bomb game totally in the dark. Okay, yeah, so bomb domination game coming up. And we're about to get underway. So, let me... I don't think I've got a graphics yet for the bomb domination game. I've only got the team domination graphics. So, I will get up the arena cams in just a minute. Players are starting to head out. And actually... I will get them up right now. There we go. So players heading out. The bomb has been... move my cameras all over the place. I should lock them again. The bomb has been placed in the centre of the arena there. There we go. So the bomb is all set. Lights are now out. So you can just see the glow of the LCD screen. So they're all out there ready to go. We'll get the word from the marshal that he's going to arm the bomb in just a second. I'm just going to set up the timer in here. Okay, so yeah, we're all set up in here. We're just waiting for the marshal to get the players set in place, and we'll get the bomb armed, and then we will get them going. So simply, they have to come and disarm the bomb and arm it into their team's colour. So it will count how many seconds each team has held it. It's a bit like our two-shooter flip, really, but just with the bomb instead. So let me just chat with the in-game marshal, and we'll get this underway. Okay, so we have game on, and the players are off a lot slower this time than they were in previous rounds. Obviously it is in the dark, completely pitch black. We normally have a in the dark night. We normally run that on a Friday night, so if you fancy a complete darkness game, then get yourselves booked in for Friday night. So Red's got the bomb at the moment. Reds have got the bomb.
Run.
So, can Greens capture the bomb back? We'll find out. Keep an eye on that centre bomb. See which players come back and master that. It's not too bad to get to, but it's easy to defend it once you've held it. If you can hold that arena space, but you've got to be a brave guy to dip your head out and take control of the bomb. We've seen people slide through and try and do it. We've seen people do it and get shot on the way. But it can be quite a difficult challenge, and especially once you feel under pressure. So to get it back. So still being held by the Reds at the moment. We are 2 minutes in. So let's see if Greens can get this bomb back. Oh, looks like we've got a player edging towards it. And did he do it in time or did he get shot? I think he might have got shot. Let me just double check. Dan, is it still being held by the Reds? Yeah, so Green's had an attempt there at taking control of the bomb, but yeah, he did get shot as he was trying to do so. So it takes a couple of seconds to take control of the bomb. So at the moment, Reds are still holding it. Once you've got control of that bomb, it's a lot easier to take a defensive position knowing that you've not got to attack. So definitely Green's under pressure now. As they have been for the whole entire afternoon, really. But I think Greens took it then. So yeah, Greens took it, but got shot straight away. Then Red took it, and then he got shot straight away. So it is back in Red's control. So Green didn't hold it for very long. So at the moment, it's looking like it's probably going to be a Red win at this stage because we're 4.5 minutes in. Green need to really be taking control of it now and dominating it. And oh, he went to do it and he got shot in the process. So still held by the Reds. I think that was a Red player that actually come to do that. So I think maybe he thought the Green, because he was the one that
5 minutes remaining.
He was the one that did that, I think. But so let's have a look. Greens really need to start taking it over now. So 6 minutes gone. Still Red holding it. So I think at the moment it looks like this is going to be nothing but a Red win. But let's see if Greens can get close to it. And there we go. Greens got the bomb. They did it. They did get to it. Now, can they hold it? I think he got shot coming away from it. So Greens now need to try and defend this. Reds have now got control of the bomb. Green have now got control of the bomb. Now back to reds. So we've got about a minute and a half remaining. So just coming up to the last minute now. I think it's probably too little too late for the greens now. There's not a lot they can do. I think this is definitely going to be a red win. Green are poised there, but no, he's been taken out. I was going to say Green was poised there around the corner. I wonder if he's going to take a go at and have a stab at getting it, but no, he didn't. So we've got 30 seconds left. Last 30 seconds. So I think, as I say, it's going to be too late. I think this is going to be a red win, but we will see in just a second. Well, in about 15 seconds. And that is game over. That is game over. So I believe that is a red win, but I'll get confirmation of that in just a second.
Life goes up and it goes down.